What the hell are you doing here, buddy? Get out of here, bucko! For context, everyone, that is my brother. Hold on. My microphone's too close, so now it thinks I'm being extremely loud. I'm talking at a normal volume. What the hell? Excuse me, chap. Why are you here? Don't you have homework or something to be doing? Good lord. Okay. Is volume alright? It looks like it's not. Am I being too loud? Normally this does not happen, but I've consistently been hitting red since I started talking. Fine to you. Okay. Whatever you say. Alright, real quick. I'm gonna start by taking off my knee brace and yada 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 yada. Let me pull up chat so I can still read when I switch windows. There we go. Alright. Yeah. What did you think of the thumbnail, Oliver? It's pretty good, right? Oliver texts me on Instagram and says, OMG, wake up, my favorite VTuber's streaming. Shut the hell up, buddy. I'm the only VTuber you know. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send you the thumbnail then, because I think it's too good to go to waste just for you to not even see it, okay? I popped off with this one. It's so ass. What about what? What? My stummy's rumbling. Okay. Doesn't matter. Stop texting me about other VTubers, bro. Get out of here. That guy graduated like a gorillion years ago, too. You think I'm Unk? That's Unk. He doesn't even... Bro is a different guy now, okay? Anyways. Hold on. What's the big idea? There we go. I'm rigging today. This is gonna be really hard on my back because I'm like so far away from the desk. Hopefully it won't be that big of a deal or anything. I'm like actually really confused. My microphone is being weird right now. Hold on. I'm turning down the gain. That should help a little bit. How are we now? Shouldn't be like I'm screaming anymore. Is it too quiet though? This is the part of the stream that I'm the worst at. I hate troubleshooting technology. Don't ask me anything ever. Maybe a little bit boosted like that, right? Does this sound okay? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? I don't know. It looks tolerable on OBS, so... I'll probably leave it, like, right here or so. Unless it's too quiet. I don't know, guys. I'm bad at this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Nobody's here because they expect me to do good anyways. Alright. Where did I leave off? I was doing the upper arms yesterday. Hi, Snake. How are you doing today? Hope you've been well. I'm glad to hear that. Ah! I clicked the wrong thing. Alright. I'm sure this will be okay right here. What? No. Right here. And then I accidentally took them out of the folder because I'm smart. Alright. Yay! That looks about as good as it's supposed to, so I'll take what I can get. What are all of these? Why are these in here? Ah! So wait, what's going on here? Yeah, this is just in the wrong folder, okay. It's not so bad. I'll just throw that right there. And then... Actually, no. Not so fast. There we go. Can we all pretend that I know what I'm doing? Okay, that looks fine, I guess. This... I don't think I did that. Okay. We'll do this now, then. So right here, we're gonna fix this also. Jeez. I probably should have noticed that sooner, but whatever. There we go. Alright, yeah, that looks like it makes sense for now. My posture is horrible today. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this in the Discord server. I'm so... Ugh, I was supposed to do that earlier. I'm not in my brain right now, though. I don't think I actually tweeted that we were done setting up either. Oopsies. X is scary, because why do I have 8,000 impressions? Okay, almost done with all the stuff that I was supposed to do earlier. My freaking bad. La, 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 la. There we go. Okay. Now I'm actually done with all of the setup stuff. I was supposed to be done forever ago. Whatever. Alright. Gonna have a sip of water. Hold on. Let me think. I'm gonna try to bring the chair a little bit closer and encourage myself to sit up straighter, but this might be as good as we can get. You know what? Wait. Why am I dumb? Why don't I just bring the mouse closer? Am I stupid? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. Suicide is no longer postponed. We're doing that shit tonight. Alright, give me just a second. This way, I'll be straining my back, like, significantly less. So I can stream longer. Degenerate freak. I should become normal. Alright. There we go. Like it never happened. We're normal. We're normal. Everything works and we're normal. Getting so many notifications. Okay. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better somehow. I think this might help. Yes. Okay. Alright. I guess we can actually start the stream now, right? God makes all of his most insufferable soldiers VTubers for real. So we're done here, I guess. I don't like you this way. There we go. That looks better. You should also probably go a little higher, though. There we go. Now it looks better, I think. Maybe? I don't know. And then... Good enough. We'll fine-tune everything later. Just trying to block out the basic shapes and everything for now. Oh. I don't have meshes on this. Hold on. See, if I were smart, I would have noticed that significantly faster. Unfortunately, I'm dumb. There, and this one should be fine to auto-generate. I'm gonna change that a little bit. Yeah, good enough. Okay, I'll planet X, and then making a second deformer, and that one's gonna be Y. There we go. Now I've got both of them. This one goes to the angle X. Oof, there's so many songs stuck in my head today. But I don't seem to be struck by you. Hi, Kanashi. How are you today? Horrible, horrible timing. Ugh, I've got to lock in. Unexcusably cringe. I killed the audience. Sorry, guys. Tired. I'm so nervous, honestly. I'm still thinking about the job I'm gonna be starting. Oh, fuck. I was using the wrong deformer the whole time. That doesn't matter, I'll just change the names. I haven't used the other one yet, so... It might matter a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. No, should be fine. I don't know. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Today's probably gonna be relatively low energy, even by my standard. I'm just taking it easy. Hi, Luca. Oh, thank you so much. I've been on the grind a little bit more than usual lately, now that, well, since I'm technically in between jobs right now, I don't start my new one for a few more days, so I don't really consider it actually between jobs. Poser unemployed, I know. But yeah. So, I've been getting up to basically just wasting my time doing my silly little streams and having fun. Chill energy, cool. Right? That's what I go for just about every time I stream. But depending on how I'm feeling that day and how much caffeine I've had, I can definitely be a little bit on the chaotic side. It's not intentional though, so it doesn't count. Alright, how's this arm looking? Like shit, I'll figure it out though. Ugh. Support yourself, be your own Oshi. Actually, you might be onto something with that. What? I accidentally opened some weird ass window that I've never used before. Pretend that never happened. Yeah. Okay. I'm done with that for now. I'm gonna have to start the lower arms. I'll start on the right side because I am biased, because I am right-handed. A few people know this. Just kidding. I think most people assume that people are right-handed by now, right? Since it's like the most common. But truth be told, I am ambidextrous. I just neglect the fuck out of my left arm. Poser ambidextrous too. I mean, what's the point if I don't use it? Lefty evil. Does anyone remember that Five Nights at Freddy's guy named Lefty? Five Nights at Freddy's mentioned in the big year of 2025, my bad. Alright, this is good enough. It doesn't have to do that much. No real bending or warping, so it should be fine. And then I'm gonna go through and delete these corner ones. Ta-da! Too old for Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god. Really? Hold on. I have to Google. What year did Five Nights at Freddy's come out? Hold on. $2014? Okay. I was an undisclosed age when Five Nights at Freddy's came out. But I'll give you a hint, everyone, okay? I was in elementary school when the first Five Nights at Freddy's came out. I was like arguably the target audience. Okay. Then I need this here. Nope. There we go. That looks good enough. I heard FNAF and I thought of that one song, I Can't Wait to Meet You. Oh, you mean the one where it's like, can't wait to meet you, to join the animatronic family, we open real soon. I can't lie. Most of the Five Nights at Freddy's songs are like, they're too good. They don't have to be doing all that, right? was this one, right? Yeah, there we go. And then here and oh. So now it should move the same. Yay! Prime demographic, enjoy while you can. I do think I'm too old for Five Nights at Freddy's now. I haven't. Oh, hold on. Let me see. When did Five Nights at Freddy's sister location come out? All right. The last. What? That's like objectively false. How is this video dated January 1st, 2009? Markiplier, what were you on? Huh? 2016 sounds a bit more accurate? Hold on. Release date was October 7th, 2016. I guess Markiplier just got uber early access. Hold on. I have to take a picture of that, or else nobody's gonna believe me. There we go. Stjernee cover win. Stjernee cover can be whenever anyone wants of any song, as long as there's even an ounce of demand. I'll do anything. I don't care. Actually, no, I won't do any song. I'm not doing any of Kanye's new album. Don't ask me that, guys. Okay. Maybe it'll be fine to do this. I'm gonna try. Just put it on the X and see. Yeah. Actually, I think that's good. Okay. I accidentally added it to the keyframe. Grinding PoE2 maps, so enjoy chill stream. I wish I could tell you I was familiar with whatever that is, but I will give you my encouragement anyways. Good luck and have lots of fun. I don't know anything about anything. And then, how does this look? Still good? Good enough. Yeah, good enough. It's whatever. The difference doesn't have to be super drastic on this. There. And there. Alright. Well, that was easier than I expected. And then I'm gonna go here and auto mesh. This is tolerable for once. And then I'm gonna grab, oh, wait, wrong one. This. I don't think I have meshes. I don't. I have got to stop growling before people start, like, calling me a furry. It's a matter of time. Crash out incoming. Actually, though. No, not actually. I've been pretty normal lately. Yesterday, I was, like, mildly tweaking out, but, like, today we're normal again. Alright, this is a good enough mesh for now. So I'll move on to the line layer, delete those corners, and just copy and paste it on there. Ta-da! And then I grab this, and this. And I'll put them here first. Test it. That's not staying there. Anniversary stream was chill. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one. I've only been starting to get back in the habit of streaming consistently. It has been a minute. I think the anniversary stream was the first one I'd done since, like, New Year's? I could be wrong. I don't remember if the Al Oni streams were before or after New Year's, actually. I think they were before, right? Alright. But yeah. Anniversary was the first time I'd streamed since January, and it's like I really like streaming. It is one of my favorite hobbies. So I've been wanting to do it more often for a while now. It's just hard for me to commit that sort of time up until wait a darn dang. I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, why am I on the right arm? I should be on the left arm. I'm smart. This one X? Maybe? Yeah. There we go. It looks a bit better. We did do some Fall Guys streams back in the day. I miss it. I do too. I've actually been thinking about playing Fall Guys again for a while because aside from like my regular solo streams, I've been really wanting to do more collab streams as well. It's just hard to coordinate. Oh, that is not staying on that either. Is it gone? Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna make it its own deformer then, since it didn't want to behave itself. Just found you. The YouTube algorithm gets it right sometimes. I'm so glad you think so. Alright, lower arm Y. I'm in anytime you wanna. Okay, just say the word and I'm down. You don't even need to, like, ask unless it's for a time. Yes, I want to play Fall Guys. Yes, I want to play Among Us. Yes, I want to play other video games too, but those are just my favorites. I did briefly mention it during the anniversary stream, but like nobody plays Among Us anymore and it's so sad. I love Among Us. If Among Us has no fans, it's because I'm dead. That most definitely is Foxwoman, though. There she is, in her full glory. That's oomph. Okay. Oh, it looks a little weird. Maybe that'll balance it out a little. Yeah. I think so, actually. Okay, well. It doesn't have to be super perfect right now. Whatever I don't like, I can work on later. What am I getting emails about? Duolingo. I haven't used it in a bit, actually. I personally don't find, even before the, like, AI first update, I don't really find Duolingo to be super effective for me personally, unless it's, like, grinding vocabulary words into my memory. I don't really have much else to say about it. Gonna start on the right side. This is about to be a real pain. Oh, it would probably help if I turned the layers on so I could at least see what was happening. I'm just gonna throw auto meshes at everything and hope that they look decent. Almost. There. That looks better. And then I'm gonna copy, go to the other layer, get rid of the corners, and paste. Ta-da. Moving at the actual speed of snail, unfortunately. I don't... I probably figured I'd be doing more with the hands, and that's why I made them so complicated, but honestly, I don't really think I'm going to be doing too terribly much with this one anyways. The other one, maybe, we'll see. But this one's probably going to stay pretty simple. I asked earlier when my brother was the only one who was watching. He's gone now, but when he was the only one watching, I asked how the audio was, and he said it looked, well, it sounded okay. Make a middle finger toggle. You're on to something with that. You know what? I'll try. I might have to draw a second hand for that, but I can see what I can do. Anyways, my brother said audio sounded okay, but he doesn't know what he's talking about, so if it sounds like shit, just let me know. It sounds good? Okay. Because when I first started, I had the gain, like, super high. And I was, like, consistently peaking the mic, talking at a regular volume, and I was like, something's not right. Oh, I was hitting enter instead of backspace. I was like, why is that not doing anything? Hello? Oh wait, I forgot to copy that one. Because I'm smart. And then I forgot to get that one. There we go. My voice is feeling a little bit scrunkly today. Like, I feel like I'm talking with a little bit more rasp than usual. But I don't think it sounds any different. I think it just feels like that, and I'm tweaking out about it. Everything's all in my head. I'm making everything up. I did have some more water though. Alright. I guess the logical next step would be to make the rotation deformer for this. Or, I guess, just put it all on the same deformer and see if it looks okay. There we go. What am I getting emails about now? Leave me alone. Why do I have my ringer on? I came in, like, really unprepared. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's see. How does this look? Yeah. Oh. I like it well enough. I'm gonna do a lot more with the arms momentarily, but for now it's fine if they're all on the same deformer there. Let's see if I still like it now. Let me click off that so I can actually see. Actually, I'm kind of mad that it's looking really decent right now. I'm not even, like, actually... Oh, wait, hold on. No, that should be fine. Okay. I'm not even rigging. I'm just, like, pressing buttons, and it's turning out fine. Here, maybe not. Oh, that's because it didn't take to the deformer at all, and I'm stupid. Heart. There. Now that should be a little different. Yeah. I'll probably modify that as I go, but for now, I honestly don't care. It's my own model. I can half-ass it if I want to. And now I've got to go do all those meshes, but on the left hand, and then I also have this stupid star bullshit to do as well. I need to buy, like, a diabolical massage gun or something. My back is, like, so screwed up. Yesterday I realized I can't draw stars. I mean, clearly neither can I. Look at how chubby this part is versus how thin this part is. I just need to, like, I need to lock in. Hopefully auto mesh will have us covered. Yeah, it looks good enough. PNG attached to hand. Right. I was gonna rig it to do, like, some bouncing and stuff. But we'll see. Doing my silly little hobbies. This is the best part of my day. I definitely have, like, an unironic addiction to Live2D. I was drawing a star hair clip and it took me like an hour. Oh man. You would not believe me if I told you how many times I've had to redo the one star in my character's eye. Hold on, let me zoom in on it for you. This one? I redrew this on both models multiple times. And it still looks weird. You know what? Actually, the display on my laptop is so weird. I know we already talked about the purple background from a few streams ago, how that was supposed to be blue, but it ended up purple on everyone else's screens. On my laptop, my model's eye looks blue. Her purple eye looks blue. That's the big idea. Ugh. God forbid a girl is Orpal, okay? I think I was set up, like, right here. Hold on, let me check in OBS. I'm a little bit bigger than before. Does it matter, though? I may make myself a little smaller. Hold on. There. But yeah. On my display, my purple eye looks blue, and my blue background was actually Orpal. I actually have a Procreate star stamp for a 4-sided star. Lucky you. I never bothered to figure out how to download brushes in Procreate, actually, so it's entirely my fault. What am I looking at? Oh, it's the circle part. Okay. Yeah, good enough. And then, well then, what's this? Oh, this is the star. That looks like shit. I'll just do my own mesh. I always need to draw the 5-sided one. Oh. Just can't win. It's okay, me neither. I haven't been able to catch a break in days. I had to reschedule the appointment that I was supposed to have yesterday. The only reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I was supposed to have an appointment, And then I had to reschedule it anyways, so like, what was the point? I guess it is good that I take a day off even if I don't want to, though. That way I don't burn myself out and I can stream more often without overexerting myself, I guess. And then I'm gonna go through here and make it go this way as well. I'm gonna bring that down. It doesn't have to look good. Alright. That's the goofy ass mesh for the goofy ass star. It'll just have to work. The auto mesh looked too ugly. I couldn't take it. Rest your voice. HoloLive gets a lot of voice cord nodules. I do think it's something for me to keep in mind, but in all honesty, I don't really think that I'm doing anything that would, like, strain my voice that much. Wait a darn dang. Wait a darn dang. Well, okay, hold on. The background has to come on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. So now we're working on these little, like, circle thingies. I'll show model image so I can also see. I just have a few of them so that they can sort of orbit around the star and whatnot. Yada yada. But yeah, I don't do anything that, like, strains my voice very much, so I'm not, like, super concerned with anything like that. Talking takes more than most people think. Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. But I'm also, like, the yapper ever. What am I gonna do if I can't talk? That's, like, my whole thing. Everyone at my old job used to get, like, so fed up with me. Singing outside of your range causes the most damage. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I don't really sing that often. I like to do it, but I'm not good at it. So, not that you should stop doing something if you don't think you're good at it. I just don't, like, make it part of my branding because I'd rather stick to the stuff that I know I'm good at and will, like, help me than to, like, try too hard to be a singer and screw over my voice in the long term. Okay. Why is the background the... What? Huh? Hold on. The background was, like, excessively high on the layer area, so it was marked above the legs. That was not intentional. Let's see. I think I'm done with that for now. Stick with what you find fun. I definitely agree with that, like, 98% of the time. But I also think that doing stuff... I also think it's more fun if I'm good at doing something. There. I don't know how to make sentences. This mesh looks good enough. Maybe like... And then go here. Delete, copy, paste. Boom. Yeah. I don't mean to, like, come off as pretentious when I say that I prefer to stick with what I'm good at, because I guess it, like, can kind of imply that I think that I'm better at something than I actually am. I don't really think I'm super duper good at any of the stuff I do. It's just the stuff that I am best at out of all of my hobbies, so that's where that thought process is coming from. Because I do a lot of stuff outside of like VTubing. I do a lot of art. Do I think I'm the best artist? Absolutely not. Good lord, I get humbled every day. But do I still have fun with it? Yeah. Do I still think that I'm like good enough at it? Yeah. Probably a little bit better than average. I've heard that only like 2% of people in like real life actually know how to draw, or some weird statistic like that. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at when I say sticking with what I think I'm good at. I think that I sing at, if not slightly below, average level. It's not something that I would consider making a career out of because I have no experience in any of that. You're the best goofy goober. Thank you! I love being silly. I love talking. I love trying to entertain people. But there's different forms of entertainment, and I think what I'd be best at is something that's more like a podcast than anything else. Definitely not part of that 2%. I'd say that you are. I understand that like being critical of your work is how you grow, but I also think it's important to not be too critical. Drawing hard, but a lot of the tricks and techniques make it seem easy. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of stuff that I think that people can do to make drawing quite a bit easier, and the number one thing that I have to say about that is like practice, unfortunately. The more you know how to draw, like the more things you know how to draw, the faster you can draw those things, believe it or not. I'm actually like really fast as far as my art goes. Um, for the giveaway winners from the anniversary stream, I already finished one of the character designs completely. I did all of the revisions that the winner asked for, like, we're done, we're dusted, you know? Oh, speaking of, I just got a message from the winner. I'll probably get to that after stream, or like maybe if I take a break here in a bit. Okay. Drawing cars is easy if you know formulas, geometry, bisecting angles, and ellipses. That makes sense. I've never really taken the time to learn how to draw. This might sound a little bit strange. How to draw cars, I should specify. Oops. This might sound a little bit strange, but something that I have taken a lot of interest in learning how to draw lately is actually firearms. I've been meaning to do some studies. I haven't actually done any, but I've started one and then I deleted it because I just didn't like it, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna make this one its own deformer. Right there. This one goes right here. And then over here, we'll probably turn it out a little bit more like that. And bring this here. I've been taking a lot of interest in drawing firearms, and I've been taking a lot of interest in rigging. That's been like my main focus, if anything. Been on my Live2D grind. I like that. And then instead of giving the star a Z motion, like a rotation deformer like that, we'll make it a regular deformer and have it move like up and down instead of turning. Something I learned after trying out how to hold on, I can't read. Okay. Something I learned after trying to figure out how to draw is too many artists love gatekeeping. That is also true, and it's really unfortunate. I don't think a lot of people comprehend the fact that, like, gatekeeping your, like, materials and brushes doesn't make you a better artist. Actually, it just makes you way less cool. I'm gonna leave it how it was. It's fine. I'm not anti-gatekeeping for the most part. I do think gatekeeping is how you keep communities feeling like communities. But, and this is a huge, huge but even, I think that a lot of gatekeeping is, like, actually targeted at the complete, like, wrong people. I don't think people should be worried that, like, a brand new artist is gonna, like, steal their entire skill set because they ask you for a brush. What we should be doing is, like, calling out people who are tracing artwork. Oh, that's not staying there either. Oopsies, that looks like shit. Is it gone? Yeah, okay, cool. I'll make that one its own deformer. Left hand Y. Mechanical drawings can be easier since it's less organic shapes, mainly cylinders and cubes. Art, not a zero-sum game. Yeah. I like a lot of the mechanical stuff. I mean, I'm a manufacturing technician, so that's, like, quite literally part of my job. But I do think that the human form is what I have most fun drawing. I don't like this, and I don't know why. Maybe it's this. Maybe I need to bring these down too. Yeah, I think I like it better now. Maybe not. Maybe not. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I'll figure it out later. Gatekeeping is only valid for your favorite underground food spot. I actually disagree because my biggest, like, love language is putting people on my favorite food. Like, I do not play with restaurants. I will find something awesome and I'm gonna make everyone go there. Even if they think they won't like it. Oh, you're going to the fucking restaurant, buddy. I don't like how I'm positioned right now. Hold on. I think that's a little better. I don't know. Maybe I'm too big. Maybe that's what the problem is. Is this better, guys? Would you watch a stream if this was how big I was? I don't know. What's a good size? Like, maybe right here? But yeah, I definitely agree that we all win with more art. Oh, looks fine enough, I guess. I don't like hands. This is the part that I'm, like, the worst at. Alright. Hands good for now. Especially there. That looks really good. Looks tolerable. I'll fix it later. It's good. Yay! Honestly, I feel like the strategy for the star might just be to have it, like, move around like it's a flat object. we'll try it out, and then if I don't like it, I'll just change it. It's not a big deal. Wait. Oh, cool. I was about to make that group if it didn't already exist, but it does. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'll make a deformer for star Z, star X, and star Y. So the Z angle will go right here, and it'll come down like this. Needs to go more that way, maybe? Okay, let's see. Should align with, like, the tip of this finger for the most part. Yeah. And then, same thing over here. I'll just bring it up. Am I getting LinkedIn notifications? I am. What is the deal? Leave me alone. My brightness is on, like, really low. So I don't really know what's going on my phone without, like, craning my neck like a freak to find out. And then this one should be Y. Yep. And then for this, we'll just bring it straight down. And bring it straight up. So it goes around a little bit. We'll have some more stuff going on when I get to the physics. That is something that I could start doing now. The physics are easily my favorite part of any VTuber model. I hate phone notifications unless it's a text message. Real. I don't like getting notifications. We could start on the physics. I wanted to try something new as far as the as far as the chest physics goes. Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Ugh. Okay. Let me make a new folder. We'll just make this physics, and then we'll open it. Placeholder 1, and then left chest, left chest, and then I'll probably make this start at -10, go to 0, and then +10. The window for making the parameters doesn't show up on the thingy, what's it called? The screen, because it considers that to be a different window, but yeah. So now I have a deformer, and then I think over here we'll probably go, I don't know what the strategy is. I haven't rigged chest in a while. Maybe like this, and then nothing super duper extreme. I think going easy on it might be the strat. We'll see. Modeling and physics settings. Give me just a second because OBS recognizes the physics tab as a completely different menu, so I'm gonna have to be going back and forth making new window captures all the time. There. Down, and ta-da! We'll see how that looks. So we're going to add chest physics. Input will be bust input, and we'll make it, we'll try this. Let's see, only wants the 1 for that, so that should be fine. Let's see. So wait, what is this one relying on? Body X and Z. Okay. For X and Z, we're gonna have to change that to body Y for what I did. So, oh, whoops, I forgot. Ta-da! I feel like it might be a little bit extreme. So I'm gonna go here and decrease the output a bit. I don't even know. I don't know what my goal is. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I do need to increase the output. I don't know. The only one that's starting to be rigged is the left side. Oh, hold on. I got a text message. Let me deal with this real quick. We've already been streaming for an hour. Time flies. Here we go. Alright. I don't really know what the goal's gonna be for this. You know what? I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna... Hold on. Ugh, I wish I could just not have that. Okay. I'm gonna try something else, though. We're going to try to make it a double pendulum instead. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to edit parameter, change the name, left chest, Y1. Good enough of a name, I guess. I don't know. Well, no. Y should be fine. Okay. Well, ooh, I messed up way more than just that. I accidentally shrunk her whole shaboingy. Okay. I have to use... I'm activating maximum brain power right now. Hold on. Ah! I got tangled up in all these cords. Changing the way I'm sitting. That's how you know I'm locked the fuck in. Alright. I'm thinking. I feel like maybe I'm gonna try this. I'll see Y1. We're gonna try to make 2 double pendulums for how the physics works. I'll see Y1 and 2, and then we'll also do LC X1. and x2. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It might end up being a little bit too extreme, but we'll find out. And then I'm going to go here. I'll see y1. And then we'll put this one here. And for this, we're going to be focusing on the top part. And then for the second LCY, it'll be the bottom part as the body goes up or down, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense in the actual, like, rigging, but we'll see. Sort of like this, if that makes sense. And then we'll make, I'll see y2. And put this one right here. And then this will affect the middle and lower half. Maybe? Can we pretend I'm cooking? So, like, here, we'll go down to here. And here. Versus here, this one will go up. And then over here, let me zero that real quick, and then goes down, goes up, and then, yeah. Okay, we'll see. I don't know if this is gonna actually make sense on the rig. Let me go ahead and make a new window capture because OBS hates to see a Live2D modeler. And then we'll make it this, yada yada yada, and we'll throw it right there. Okay. We'll see if this makes any sense at all. Oh, you know what? That's so stupid of me. I just realized my crown was out of frame. Oopsies. There. Makes it look a little bit better, right? Okay. So, I made a double pendulum. So I'm going to add, okay, well, I probably should have thought that out first. Y1 and Y2, and then, oops, it should have one more pendulum. So then, angle Y. Why not doing anything? Why not doing anything? Hold on. Oh, you know what? That's why. Oops. Wait, no? Huh? Huh? Okay, wait. Increase output. Maybe this will make a difference for once. Oops, wrong thing. It doesn't look too extreme, right? I don't know. We'll wait to figure that out until I also get the side-to-side motion done. I accidentally closed the window. Ignore that. Right. So this goes away. Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. And then over here, I'm going to... I don't know if this is gonna make sense. Still, I've got no clue. We're gonna start off with these, actually. And then for x1, we'll move the middle one. And for x2, we'll move the bottom one. So, Oops, did not mean to do that. Yada yada yada. So over here, this will go like this. And then over here, same thing but the other way. So like this. And then we'll add this here. And then over here, it'll do this. And over here, this. And then we'll nudge this way. And this way. Maybe a little bit more inward there. Don't worry about us. I know some Photoshop and 3ds Max, so I'm learning a lot. Oh! I actually don't know anything about Photoshop. I've never used it, believe it or not. I do all of the model art in Procreate on the iPad, and then I do all of the rigging right here in Live2D. So now, let's see if it's about ready. We'll see. Right there, and boom. It's so... I'm sure that if I made a display capture, I wouldn't have to do that. But if I make a display capture, you guys are also going to see every notification that pops up on screen. Not that I have any, like, weird notifications going on my laptop or anything, okay? I just don't want all of the silly, stupid, like, Windows notifications popping up. Drawing programs are pretty much the same. Layers, exactly. Honestly, I think the only difference in most drawing programs is the name. Speaking of, this one's gonna be Physics Y. And then we're going to add chest Phys X. And then we'll make this bust input. And boom. Boom. Okay. Then we're going to add another pendulum. We've got to change this to be the right angle X. And then over here, we're going to add chest X1 and 2. I don't know if this is going to work. Increase output. Is that too much, though? Hold on. Ignore the other one. It, like, makes enough sense, right? Maybe? Let's see from here. I feel like this might give us a better idea of how it looks in a more natural motion. Oh, I forgot to set the arms up to follow the breathing. I'll have to do that soon. Oopsies. That should only take a few seconds, though. I don't know if it's, like, not enough at this point, then. And then I'll go right here and also increase a little bit. That might be too much there. I might have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like this looks like pretty run of the mill for like physics of a model of this size, right? But I don't really like the way that a lot of people do physics because I think it comes off as like really over the top and it's distracting from the actual, not only from the actual like talent behind the character, but from the talent behind the rig as well. So I try not to focus everything so much on like chest physics. I feel like that's like one of the lowest priorities for me. Oh wait, you know what? I just realized something silly. This is supposed to be on the second pendulum. Oops. And then that also means this one, that's right, actually. That one's fine. But now I have to go back here and decrease the output again. Decrease output. I feel like this looks like really choppy now. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna close this. What's going on here? I think I'm gonna bring this one down to just a 9 and see if that improves anything. No, I liked it better as 9.5. Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I might bring this one down to an 8.5 though. I mean, 0.85. Yeah, I feel like this makes sense. Alright. I like that one well enough. Now, let's get back to the actual work part. No more fun until we start the fun on the other part. Okay, here. RCY1, RCY2. Oh, whoops. Yep, and yep. And then we'll make new parameters. Oops, that was supposed to be caps lock, not tab. RCY1, RCY1, and then we'll also make RCY2. And then our goal for this one is to pretty much just do an exact copy of this side, but on this one. So for RCY1, we go right here. And then, so this one, we just brought this down a tiny bit. I think it needs to go in a little lower. Yeah, that looks about right. And then for this side, we just brought the same thing up a little. Like here, I think? Yeah. And then 0, 0. Then we'll add the keyforms on this side as well. And then over here, this one comes down pretty significantly. Like that. And then just goes up. There we go. And then we'll go and 0 these. And then gonna move these right there. And then gonna do the same thing here and make a line with 3. This might be a slightly unconventional method. I don't think I've ever seen anyone rig a chest the way I'm doing it, but it's working well enough. RCX1. And then RCX2. We'll add this, and then over here, and over here, we're gonna... I'm not sure if the method's gonna be to make them go opposite directions or follow the same direction, but I'll try follow the same direction for now. And then, worst case scenario, I can just flip this one and not have to redo everything. Okay. Right here. Yeah. And then over here goes this way. And then sorry if you can hear birds and dogs in the background. Unfortunately, there is not anything I can do about it. So over here and over here. Locked in. I am locked in. I don't even know if this is gonna look good. I'm just like in the fuck around and find out stage right now. And then over here we'll do the same thing, but bring this one out. Like that, yeah. And then over here. Good, good. And over here, we'll bring this side in. then this side even more out. And then we're gonna make sure that everything lines up pretty decently. Good, good. Good-ish. I'm gonna change that. Alright, well, we'll see, we'll see. New window capture. Every time I want to do anything in the physics, this is how we have to do it, unfortunately. There. And then, let's see. We're going to add RCY1 and 2. Oh, what? That is X. We wanted Y. RCY1 and 2. This one should also be pendulum 1. Enter. Scale. We're gonna mark everything as 1 for now, and then we'll change it as needed. There. And then I'm going to bring this one up. So we have the 1s, which is this one, and the 2s, which is here all together. And then, let's see. This is on the Y deformer. Increase output. Alright. 9s and 3s. What is the big idea here? Why are they going at different times? I must have done the things slightly less, like, dramatically on the other side. Because they are not moving in time. It's really weird. Hold on. What is the big idea with all that? Okay. So, Y1. Y1. Yeah. Y1. Y1. Yeah. Then Y2. Y2. That must have been where the flaw was. Yeah, okay. This we're going to grab and bring down again. And we'll drag that one slightly down as well. Real quick, let me just see where we are. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Stretching. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on now. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Hold on. Okay, increase output. We'll see. Now we'll go to the other physics, and then we'll scale. No, this should be fine, actually. We'll see. X1 and 2, and then this one goes to be pendulum 1, and then we'll also move it up to be with the other one. And then we'll just copy the scales on both of these so that it's exact. And we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Is it too much? I think it looks okay. See what it'd look like with more like natural movements. Okay, yeah. I don't think it's like gonna distract from the rest of the model. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the grid because I hate it. Okay. Hmm. I guess the next step would have to be the head. I was kind of putting it off. I don't even know why. Okay, we're unlocking, and boom. It's loading in all those textures. There's so many of them. I just realized I still had the finalizing setup pinned. There we go. Oh, message retracted. I just wanted to unpin it. I'm smart. Okay. I think I had the neck here. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, there's the face. We'll get to it. So, we're going to lock nose, mouth, eyes, and turn all of those off for now. We're just going to focus on this because we have business to attend to. Okay. First of all, this needs to be like not even like halved. This needs to be like quartered in size. For modeling, there we go. And then I'm just gonna make this mesh like a square here. It only has to cover the areas that the head will be in. So I'm not gonna overdo it and make it like stupid big for some reason. There we go. Okay, so now I also have to go here and make a mesh for this. This isn't gonna have any like super crazy movement going on, so it should be fine if I just do it pretty normal. I accidentally made one more thingy than I wanted, but it's fine. There we go. And then this is clipped to this, which basically means that this only goes where this black layer goes. So yeah, the black layer is going to move in time with the rest of the face. So, ta-da! Does look like everything has meshes. I'm gonna run through and double check. Good. 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 And good. Cool. So now I'm gonna make the... Well, I guess the first order of business would go here. I have all of my stuff named like super weird. We'll go right here. Actually, we might even stay up here. No, I think going down here is for the best, and I'm gonna rename this real quick. I accidentally had a caps lock on, but I don't feel like changing it. Ta-da! And then we're gonna go right here. And rotate it like this, which should match up kind of with this. And then we'll just hit reflect motion, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, we're good, we're good. Once this is actually running in VTube Studio, this and this will happen at the same time, so I don't have to worry about them not syncing up. And then, whoa. Just wanted to put that right there. Can I not? Okay. Hold on. What? I accidentally undid everything. Control-Shift-Z. What? What? Everything is breaking because of lag. Okay. Well, I guess I have to redo that. It's not like we're losing that much work, but it's still annoying. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna see if I can move this to right here. Well, I wanted it right there. Okay. I can't. For whatever reason. Good enough. It's not like it super duper matters where that is, since this is already done. Now we have to do the part that I don't want to do. Face X, well, we'll call it head X and head Y. X will go on the X deformer naturally. What's going on with that? What is the deal? No, 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 no. Get out, get out. You. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Why was it slightly tilted like that? Because that will fuck up the entire operation if I can't figure that out. Yeah. It should not have been asymmetrical enough for that to be happening. What is the big idea? See, what's going on? What? What did I do? Okay. Hold on. I blame this one, but we'll see if it's actually the problem. Okay. If that one not being, like, even enough was the problem, what I did just now should have fixed it. Why? Hold on. The heck? 5 by 5, and then I'm also gonna make this one 5 by 5. Nope. Yeah. What is going on? Okay. We'll see if we can work with this, but if not, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'll just end the stream and go to bed, and then we'll figure it out some other time. I'm gonna have to have the grid on for this, unfortunately. And then, let's see, this one should more or less follow this line. More or less follow this line. Okay. It's not the prettiest, I don't think. It'll work for now. Especially since that's literally the only thing that has to operate under that. I don't need that right now. Oh, well, I guess I do. Ugh. Okay. This can go back to being here. And then this is where the fun comes in. Ta-da! You might have noticed it on the model I'm currently using, but this is like some like weird bullshit I made up that explains how she breathes or whatever. Um, Expanding panels, yeah, pretty much. And then what? Oh. Okay. You can see the pain in my heart right now. Did things in the wrong order again. Okay, there. And then also get this side and make the same thing over here. Okay, except I did it wrong. And then this goes here as well. So in, and then this one goes down. And hold on, let's see. There. There we go. And then that should follow with that. Oh, fuck, I did things in the wrong order again. Okay. You know what? I figured it out. I cracked the code. I'm too sleepy. That's all. I'm too sleepy. Not thinking straight, because I am a tired fellow who needs to take a big, long nap. Both of these are gonna get deleted. I'm gonna end stream. I had fun. Thank you all for joining me today. I know that I didn't, like... Oh, what? Oh, I'm so unaligned. What is the big idea? Hold on. I know I wasn't as talkative as usual. I hope it's not super duper boring. I tried to make it as either digestible or like background noise as I could for both spectrums of people who were watching me today. Yeah. Hold on. I'm so sleepy. Let me think of how to end this. Thank you for joining. I had fun today. I hope you did too. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a hand cam, actually. So, I'll be drawing on the iPad, and you can watch that if you want. I don't know. I'm kind of shy. I've never done a hand cam before, but I've been wanting to for a while, so I'm excited that I finally have a chance to do that. We're gonna be working on drawing model art. So all of those little pieces that you see me rigging, we're gonna be drawing those, but for someone else. And then the day after that is Thursday, so no stream. Friday, I think I'm gonna be working on rigging on his model. I think that's what I had set up. And then nothing on Saturday? Sounds about right. Alright. Oh, fuck, I have so much to do tomorrow. Okay. Bye! Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you.